I think if I had to describe our school system to a brand new teacher, I would say it's more like a family. The way we interact with each other at the 4 different schools and watching the kids grow up and be educated and working together with people who truly have kids' interest at heart.
I've been in a very large county for many, many years, and I felt like I was losing my sense of teaching, in that I didn't feel like I had the freedom to teach the way I knew kids needed to be taught in order to learn. When I came here to Jasper County and interviewed, the kids were interacting with the principal, the kids were happy, and it just felt like home.
One of the things I enjoy most about working in the charter system here is how it embodies the small town vibe. People are always willing to help, and if you reach out, they're gonna have your back. Coming from a bigger school system, I've loved that transition and being in a smaller town and a smaller system.
Monticello is a great place to live and work. Our system has 5 schools with 4 campuses hosting 2,700 students and over 400 faculty and staff.
To a first-year teacher, I would tell them to get ready to create your dream. I've been able to make this room my home and make it whatever I wanted it to be. I have never been pushed into a cookie cutter, you've got to be like this and teach this way and give this test. It's always been make it whatever you want to make it and make it the best you can be. And so I would tell them to get ready, whatever that dream was, you can make it happen.
My favorite thing about teaching here is my ability to unleash my creativity. Science is a subject where I feel that you have to often teach things in an unconventional way. Labs, hand-on activities, and just some different ways of approaching teaching, and I have the ability to do that here.
I feel like new ideas are welcomed and willing, like you're given that freedom to try. Really a lot of support for new ideas and new innovations in the school system. Even though we're a small school system, I feel like there's still a lot of opportunity for children and the students and for teachers to explore new ways to reach the students.
One great thing about my school is that we never fail to celebrate even the small things. You know, I know that people always say, you know, well, yeah, that's great, but now what? You know, but we pride ourselves in celebrating those small moments. And so you want to know that when you come to work, the hard work you're doing is being seen, you know, beyond the test scores and, you know, how well your class is behaving. And so we always try to make sure that we're highlighting teachers so that they know we see you, we appreciate you, and we do want you to stay.
Yeah, so one thing that I've loved just coming from a bigger school system and then coming here is I feel like everybody's personable, and that starts with the people at the board office as well as administration. If there's any time that I'm struggling with something or I have a problem, I'm not waiting to hear back from an email and waiting for somebody to respond. I feel like I can walk down, talk to one of my administrators, my principal, assistant principal, my IC, whoever's available at that time.
Because, you know, in a bigger county, you have to go through a lot of processes. Here, it was like, what you need, we'll get it for you.
Our administrators have been teachers. They're not people that just got this job because of whatever. They have worked their way up. They have been teachers, they've been instructional coaches, so they understand what it is to be a teacher and what you need to do and what to be successful and with kids.
Each department is really tight. You know, you go up to the lunchroom into the teacher lounge during lunch and that table's full. I mean, it seems like everybody gets along. It's not cliquish, and it's, you know, I say it's a tight-knit community.
Having been here for 27 years in the school system as a teacher, I've gone through lots of different administrators, but through all of those administrators, they were all here to help me be the best teacher that I could be.
With close proximity to I-75 and I-20, Jasper County is one of the fastest growing areas in the state of Georgia. Industries such as Meta, Rivian are a close proximity to our school system.
I love the small town feel. You know, some people may say, I want to live in a city, I want to be near all the action, but here, you're any direction you go, 30, 45 minutes, you're there. But you're living in the small town community and you have that atmosphere and that support, you know, of walking down the street and knowing everybody.
What we have in the square is great shopping, you know, individual small businesses where you feel like you're supporting a family. people just take life a little bit slower.
When you get out and you ride on the dirt roads and you go those down those back roads on the outskirts of the county, I mean, it's just a beautiful sight.
It's really pretty here, especially in the fall. It's my most favorite, like going towards Larry's up 212, going back towards the lake, and when the leaves change color, you almost feel like you're in the mountains.
The school system is truly, they say like there's the cliche of, a diamond in the rough or a gem, and it really is. The small town vibe that you get here is something that I can't describe.
There are a lot of great things about my school, but the one it boils down to each time is our students. Our students, they're great kids. They keep you on your toes, but I wouldn't have it any other way. They're why I come to work.
Anytime anybody asks me about Jasper County, I always think about Donnie Pope, our sheriff, and he said, there's a lot of things Jasper County doesn't have, but there's a lot of things Jasper County doesn't have. And that line has stuck out to me so much ever since I heard him say it, because yes, you may hear things through the grapevine, well, they don't have this or they don't have that, and that may be true, but there's a lot of things we don't have, and we're happy to not have them. And it's a great place to be. It really is the Pleasantville for schools, in my opinion.
I can't stress enough that your 8 to 3 job, your 8 to 3, 8 to 4 job is really good here because of the kids. We have really good kids.
We have the best students in this school. When I go to other FBLA events and other professional learning opportunities, and I hear other teachers talk about their students in a not so great way, I realize very quickly that we have the very best students.
People say, the small town, we're losing the small towns, but we still have it here. And that to me is something that you can't say it enough. When you walk into our school system, the way that our students interact with you, the way that our students talk to you.
A lot of the children here, they always come with unique stories every day coming into the classroom of things that they have a tendency to do over on the weekends with their family. And to me, that feels like home. And that's that warm feeling that I get knowing that I picked the right place to settle in and to teach.
The endless possibilities. Like, you truly can make this job whatever you want it to be here, because you have been given so much flexibility. I feel really respected in my job. Like, I know that my leadership respects me enough to trust me with whatever, I want to do and how I want to teach it. And when you have that opportunity, I find that I am learning from kids just as much as I'm teaching them. And that is a fun job. Like, that's a really cool place to be.
I think if you are interested in coming to a small community type educational program, Jasper County Charter Schools is where you want to be. It's just a great place to live, it's a great place to work, and it's just a great place to be.
Our system takes great pride in educating our students. Thank you for your interest in our system, and as we always say here in Jasper County, it is always a great day to be a hurricane.